All right, very good morning. It is your national forecast for Tuesday, June the 10th. I'm meteorologist Chris Murphy, and we got an ambitious segment here, but let's start things off. This is not a tornado. This is a dust devil. Note the blue sky. So this forms under completely different circumstances than tornadoes. They're a lot smaller, they're a lot less dangerous, and you just get some rising air through there. Now, Vancouver, BC, time lapse here. Beautiful blue skies. It has been a warm stretch, and we've had special weather statements for the heat all the way in the interior. In fact, the last couple of days, the hot spots in the country have been in British Columbia. Yesterday it was Osoyoos, and the day before it was Lytton. In fact, Lytton hitting 39.3, the hottest temperature thus far recorded in the country. So big area of high pressure. Now, that's not always good news because too much of a good thing means you get the escalated fire risk, and we've seen them erupt in parts of BC, especially in the north, and certainly we've been dealing that with Alberta to northern Ontario. So another hot one today in the southern interior, cracking 30 degrees, likely mid-20s in the coast as you go further inland, obviously warmer than that. And southern Alberta, not quite as hot as yesterday in Medicine Hat and Lethbridge, but it's still pretty warm. 24 in Calgary. Note though, a lot of haze to that sunshine. So poor air quality advisories are in place all the way again from north of Lake Nipigon and west of Lake Superior right through to the Rocky Mountains. So we need rain. Well, first of all, southeastern BC and southern areas of Alberta, slight chance of thunderstorms late day tonight. Better risk of them popping up though through Wednesday night, and then we're going to start to see more substantial rain follow suit. So this is some good news. By Thursday, look at these temperatures, teens, so much cooler, lots of cloud cover, showers and thunderstorms across much of Alberta, and by Thursday and Friday in BC's interior, you start to cool down back to low 20s as opposed to mid and even upper 30s, and certainly look at 15 degrees in Victoria on Friday. That's a little chill in the air. So this is all courtesy of the ridge buckling and an upper area of upper low moving in. And upper lows, well, that means you got a change in the weather pattern. Look at the dip in the jet stream. You're going to get cooler weather and you're going to get some rain showers, and certainly early models are showing a decent soak at least in parts of northeastern BC where we desperately need rain because of the fires there too and across Alberta. So cooler temperatures and some rain coming to parts of the west. Let's take advantage of this window of opportunity while it's here. Meanwhile, across the east, big low pressure system in James Bay, rain showers in northern Ontario, thunderstorms in Quebec. We've had some heavier rain this morning around Montreal. That's moving its way eastwards towards Quebec City and northwards. That's the rain. Now the thunderstorms will erupt this afternoon, and there'll be more hit and miss. So, low 20s in southern Ontario. There is a risk of some passing showers along with a mix of sun and cloud, and even an isolated thunderstorm in northeastern Ontario. Low 20s generally across Quebec. Better chance of these thunderstorms. Montreal north to Chibougamau and westwards towards the Ontario border. Again, very isolated storms in southern Ontario. Tomorrow is your warmest day, 27 in Toronto. Gradual cool down by Thursday, but still pleasant weather. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, though, into the teens temperatures. So we're sort of taking a step backwards in the warmth. In Montreal, not quite as cool, although the risk of Friday is going to be 18 degrees. Of course, you got the Grand Prix going on. The Formula One this weekend, it looks like it should be mainly dry weather. 14 degrees in Halifax today. Rain showers will be moving west to east across the Maritimes today, tonight, moving into Newfoundland for tomorrow.